Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel.
Today I will be showing y'all how to make a mask. So I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but if you haven't of me making my birthday dress, watch it now. Alright, because that dress is my favorite dress ever. And yeah, so I made a hat and a matching mask with the dress. So today's video will be the tutorial on the mask.
Before we get started, please slam that subscribe button.
Things you'll need: elastic, the pattern for the mask, and of course fabric. And you're not going to need this much fabric, but you will need at least 1/2 yard of fabric. So I know some of y'all are like, where's the free pattern? Well,
Here's where you could find the free pattern.
go on google.com and just type in the search bar free mask sewing patterns or free mask patterns. Thousands will show up. I'm telling you, y'all, you don't need to buy any patterns, because I'm seeing people are like out here scamming and selling patterns for like $4 or $5. No, y'all can find free mask patterns in all different kinds of masks: the 3D mask, the duck mask, the regular mask, the other mask, CDC approved mask. So you're just gonna find one, click it, and print it out. And if you don't have a printer, what you can do is just kind of copy it. Like, it's not hard to draw. You just have to make one curved line and the rest are just like straight lines. So just draw it on a piece of paper big enough to fit your face. So as you can see here, I got this mask and I printed it out, and then I'm just gonna put it on my fabric. Okay, so once it is on your fabric, you cut it out per usual, and you should have 4 pieces. You should have 2 pieces for lining and 2 pieces for the outside. Alrighty, so what you want to do after you have everything cut, you're going to basically sandwich the good sides together. So the wrong side should be the one facing up. And you're going to do this to both of the fabrics, so the lining and the non-lining. Alright, so once you have them on top of each other, you're going to pin them, and then you're just going to sew the middle part down for both. Make sure you backstitch, and take your time with this if you're not used to sewing curved lines. So make sure you're sewing at least a centimeter away from where the end line of the fabric is. Alrighty, so now that it is all sewn, what you're going to do is you're going to open it up, and then you're going to sandwich the lining and the fabric that you want to be shown together. So open the middle part up. You can iron it, but it's a little hard to iron, but you just open it up with your hands, and you're just going to sandwich them together. I did iron it, but it was really difficult. Honestly, don't waste your time ironing. And just like how you sewed the middle parts together, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to sandwich the good side of the fabric together, whereas the other side of the fabric that you don't want to be shown will be on the inside, if that makes sense. So make sure the middles align, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pin all around, leaving one space open so that way you can turn the mask inside out. Also, at this time, you can also pin your elastics together. So I use fold over elastic for my elastic bands because I find that fold over elastic is much easier on the ears and it hurts less. So you could use fold over elastic or any kind of elastic that you would like to put on your mask. So you're going to measure the elastic. If you are doing fold over elastic, this is exactly how you're going to fold the elastic in half and sew it together. So what you're going to do is you're going to click that setting where it's a zigzag, but like the zigzag with the dotted line. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold the elastic in half, stretch, and then sew. So it might be a little difficult going through the machine. You might have to pull it in the back a little bit, but this is exactly how you're just going to do fold over elastic. It's super easy. This is how your elastic should look when it's done, and it should still stretch. Also, do not forget to turn your settings back to normal because sometimes I forget and I zigzag everything. So don't do that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the elastics to the sides. So exactly how it is shown is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to leave the ends out and stuff everything else inside the like sandwich that we made. Once everything is pinned, you're going to do the same thing for the other side, and then you're just going to leave a little opening. So you're going to sew everything but that opening. Alrighty, once you get to the opening area, what you're just going to do is you're going to back stitch and leave it. It should now look like this. See, you have your little opening and everything is sewn. Alrighty, now it is time to clip the edges and clip some of the parts. So I just like to clip it a little bit. Make sure you're not clipping through the threads. Just a little kind of cut in the mask is fine in different places, just so that way it's easier to like stretch and stuff like that. So you're gonna cut like the sides off. If you have like too much excess fabric, I would cut that off too. But yeah, you're just gonna cut the edges. Once you do that, it is time to turn everything inside out. Your mask should now look like this. So you can iron this part so that way it stays flat, but as you can see, it is damn near perfect. The middles are aligning and everything just looks awesome. So the last part in completing this mask is to top stitch the mask because as you can see, we have a little hole there. So that's all we're gonna do is just top stitch the whole thing and our mask will be complete. There you go, a mask just under 10 minutes. This is a super easy tutorial. Like I said, you could get so many free patterns for the mask. And like I always say, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be wearable. So here's a matching outfit that I made. So I made the dress for my birthday and then I made the hat and the mask to match. But it's such a cute dress and it's such a cute outfit. And if you haven't seen my dress tutorial already, y'all need to watch that.
But this is it for the tutorial. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.